Hello, YouTube, from your Uncle Lucifer. Let me begin by rectifying yet another Crowley blooper from our producer, Neil Fox.
What? Another blooper?
When referring to minor points to do with Aleister Crowley's The Book of Law, Fox has consistently dropped the ball, owing to distraction and a busy schedule and the fact that he has always had a peculiar block as to how he feels about the Latin title of the work.
Latin, huh? Keep it down to E pluribus unum. I know that one.
Recently he translated the Latin Liber al vel legis as simply the Book of the Law and left it at that. Since there is more to the Latin than this, he should have immediately elaborated with an annotation, when in fact his original annotation was more concerned about communicating the Roman numerals.
I know all my Roman numerals by heart, and I love them all equally, because all numbers are one, and one is oneness with the God of my people, the blue people, the blue God of the blue people.
Finally, he did put the Latin right, but only after 70 views from you wonderful people out there. So, for those of you who did not see our producer fix this and who know very little about the Book of the Law, we conscientiously give you the Latin as Book unto 50 or of the Law.
I love my number 50, because all numbers are one, and one is
oneness with the God of my people. Yeah, right.
Well, I do love my number 50.
I'm sure you do.
Yes, Book unto 50 or of the Law. That is the strictest Latin translation of it you are ever likely to see. And sometime soon I will give a real discussion on it, since Fox is elsewhere these days and keeps flubbing things of this general nature.
Well, what do you expect? He was turned into a toad. That Satanist guy turned him into a toad.
While some will argue that Fox has been subject to an unusual physical transformation and is no longer mentally competent to produce the Lucifer series, his more loyal friends insist it's just a matter of adjustment that will work itself out over time. We ask for your patience. Certainly no one has forgotten Fox's promise to answer the challenge of Pansophia 93 as to the controversy surrounding the number 2211. But some of you have expressed an interest in the Lucifer series, returning to the topic of G.I. Gurdjieff's Beelzebub's tales to his grandson. So as we proceed, we will consider bringing Gurdjieff back to the discussion. These days, Fox has a better handle on how he might go about presenting all of that. But please understand that unless sexual and emotional energy is aligned with the immediate present, then the higher being mentation of Beelzebub is going to be forever uneven. Fox's disappointing exchanges with Gurdjieffians here on YouTube has led him to the conclusion that he was dealing with repressed individuals who simply want to escape their emotions by assuming the stance of depersonalized space aliens. The people he has talked to appear to be merely a part of a cult of personality that seems to believe that insensitivity is a hallmark of being a student of Gurdjieff. Moreover, they have no sense of the occult or things hidden, no aptitude for it, and even less curiosity. Add to this how backward they are about anything but the subject of Gurdjieff, and a person must deduce that one is confronting what you Yanks call geeks, in the sense of somebody obnoxiously uncomprehending of feeling. Since most of them have an aversion for Aleister Crowley, it has been necessary to saturate them with the topic of Crowley to discourage any further interest in the Lucifer series, especially in the light of Fox's having been turned into a toad, which is just too weird for people like this. They are not the sort to listen to a toad.